I won't go into it because it was just a pracky match, but after about 5 or 6 overs, the ball was really keeping the moisture on it. We had to switch the ball out at halfway. That's the great thing about LNS, the umpires are a bit clued in that regard, so they'll switch a ball out if it's no good. So we switched it to a drier one, and it helps. Oh, that is caught! Straight away, second ball of the innings. I'm feeling time because Lakshay has taken about 5 minutes between each ball. Lakshay, a full toss ball, Heyman sends it directly back to Lakshay, and that is immediately caught and bowled. Heyman, Guru, gone. First ball, golden duck. Gills as a man and as a cricketer. So he'll probably bowl again, but whether he does or not, Riaz's got to get something there. Masood's going to come out to fine leg, so hopefully he doesn't. When Darren resets up that speaker, hopefully it's not on too much of a delay and he doesn't hear his over back, or else he's going to be looking at me pretty angrily. But bowl better. So Lakshay to come back in. Lakshay, of course, is bowling complete fire, almost completely unplayable. Let's see what he's going to bowl. An all-time stinker, and then he's just walked off, and Daniel Zia is going to take over the field for him. As that's a wide-ish sort of ball by Lakshay, and Travis cuts it away, plays that shot so beautifully, behind point. 4 runs. Who's the fielder out there? Looks like, I don't even know who that is. I was going to say it was Daniel Zia, but he's standing in front of me. Look at another guy that looks like Daniel Zia. That's a ring in. That would have gone straight through him. It would have landed actually probably in amongst the netting. Could have been. I'll tell you what, that might have been even a crossbar shot had we had the zinger goals up. You got to go in a cash prize for a crossbar shot with zinger goal. Now I'm not paying for it, but maybe Jimmy can. I'll get him in a message me and I'll see if he wants to sponsor that. So he might. In the meanwhile, we'll send the IOU. Yeah. We're going to try to get Sindog on, because that way at least we can have some yarns. He's coming around the wicket, but he was bowling what can only be considered not the best stuff. And now Daniel Zia's come in, he's bowling pretty well, but Travis is already 26 and Zad's barely faced the ball as he cuts another one away. 4 runs, or not cuts, hooks I should say. 4 runs, KFC zinger 4, second of the day.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on a short crab.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the ball or if it's just how Daniel bowls, but yeah, that's not ideal. He brings himself 30. He's on 30 off of Saeed, I think his name is. Shoaib Malik. I think it was Syed. That was the guy from the last game. Syed. He looks like him. Similar haircut. Shoaib Malik bowling around the wicket. He alternates between like fast and spin. That one was a fast spin. And he dispatches him for 4, does Trav. Yeah. No, it glides across because it's a short. I think even last week it was the same. That side, he's bowled it off a 3-step run. Like I was saying, he bowls pace and he bowls spin, but he's bowling this quick spin at the moment. He's bowled that short, and that's come about chest high on Travis. Not the biggest man in stature. Oh, again, another short one. That's actually a chance. No, it isn't. 6 runs. Yeah, that could have been brutal. Yeah, it was quite short. And then he followed up with the exact same ball, but Zad's had mostly 19 or 14. So he started slowly, but he's picking up. And we will see Riaz come into bowl. So Riaz usually opens or bowls early with the lid on. That's a shocker. That's a complete shocker. And yeah, dispatched to 4 at a deep cover position. That was terrible. That was shocking. So he's bowled that. Yeah, I'd say shoulder height for Trav, and he's just dispatched that for 15. Oh no, 39 off of 15 or something. So he's bowled him. He's bowled him. Riaz, who appears to have either bowled a slow ball or changed to spin. I don't know what the choice was, but it was a slow ball off stump line, and Travis just apparently didn't see it whatsoever. He didn't really swing. It beat him, yeah. It straight up beat him, and off stump is just stood at 45 degrees. So in fact, he won't retire, Trav. He'll be out. Bowled Riaz, 48, and that's a clutch wicket. They need about 4 or 5 balls to really see what the guy's serving up. But these two teams are quite familiar with each other. They've played each other a fair bit. As Zads has just sent that one 4 runs. So it ended up rolling to the boundary, but it was about 3 bounces to that mid-wicket boundary. And Riaz left that one a little too full. And Zads, who's a great batter by his own right, I haven't said his name a lot, but he just had to face a lot of balls outside of the first few. Yeah. Yeah. So the hypothetical batting trophy, he's a bowling trophy. Yeah, he is a very good bowler. Riaz has reverted to spin fully now, and he cuts it away. And I don't know what that bloke's doing out there, but he hasn't fielded a ball.
Done a lot of running.
He's put in the steps, that's for sure. The ring infielder at cover has been back and forth running, basically doing laps. He just did a somersault there trying to field that one. No. Yeah. It can a bit, especially if it goes above the eye line, which it certainly is. This is really loopy stuff. Let's see what you got to say. Oh my goodness, that is about as loopy as it gets.
Just swatted away.
Dispatched before. Yeah, that went so slow it was nearly going backwards.
Went straight along the ground through cover, but it was anything but on the ground.
Yeah, it was a slash. You'd almost call that a slash. It's an awkward. I've got to say, it's an awkward level of game going. The third, fourth playoff on K3. Duck Whisperer's already none for 120 off of 12. Oh my goodness, what is that? If that's not a no ball, I don't know what is. I reckon it just dropped down, and it's gone for 4. So he's opted to. But very loopy. Did not bounce. I think it came down, so it's not going to be a no ball. But he's a slog sweep over the top of square leg, but it actually one bounces for 4. So for all the gripe I gave that, probably was. I wonder what he'll look to go here. Last ball of his spell. I think he'll be looking to go quick one here, surely. Got it. Yeah, quickish. That's a chance. That is a chance. Oh. Yeah, he didn't put his body on the line, did Abdul Rahman, and as a result, that is going to be 4. That was a genuine chance, but I'll tell you what was playing. This is why I'm one of the best in the business when it comes to commentary. Because Abdul Rahman, I mentioned how he's well dressed, and he's always. I find this hard to believe. He played on the 14th. Well, I find that hard to believe. There's just no way that he played last week. Oh, maybe he did. How could he? Because I umpired, but apparently I didn't. So, apologies, Syed Janud. I don't recognise you, mate. What can I say? This is some Brock Neiman stuff. There's no way that's Syed. But apparently it is. He played it.
He'll be looking to retire. Don't do a trap.
Don't do a trap. 45 of 24. Really great recovery of the innings. Yeah, I think he might have decided to bowl on another one. Never seen a guy bowl on this from 9 o'clock before. You absolutely did. Oh, 6 runs. Oh, I thought that was a really nice shot. That's a great way to bring up a 50.
Very glad that
I thought you did, to be honest, because that one went straight to that fielder. It's just it went over his head by about 10 metres. So. Emma brings herself to 31 off 21. Div is still in 14 off 6. Duck Whisperers none for 155 off 15. This is a great start for the Duck Whisperers. They'll be really happy with that. We love to see an Emma 31 off 20 and a Div 14 as well. That is gigantic by Adam Ball. Big in the biggest part of the ground. 6 runs.
That looks
I believe so. That's Riaz bowling, mind you. It's 2 for 119 on this ground. Fans here. Riaz now has walked over here to just field here. I see. He's just gonna because he's had to have a conversation with I think that's Shazad. I think that's his name. I had to be getting it wrong, but I think that's his name. That would have been an all-time no-run club moment. Adam Ball has just absolutely cranked that one. Absolutely cranked it. So Masood's come on bold. Well, can only be described as short and slow, and Bully's just rocked on the front foot, but sort of giving himself some space, and that's actually a long way to go field that ball. I think you get a
I think there's a little bit.
Yeah, you get it in the score as the umpire says live stream status. So I'll just turn that back on. This is stream health good. Oh, that's huge! That's big by Riaz. A wonderful sort of pull shot in front of square over mid-wicket. Corey, not a bad ball at all, but Riaz is seeing him now. Off the back foot, completely dispatched over mid-wicket. Great shot. Did he ever? What a great wicket, because he wasn't looking uncomfortable, Shaw, but he hadn't quite started. And you know that he can go. The open jacket does end, so will we see a return to the open jacket? I don't know, but what I can tell you, Shoaib Malik's returning back to the bench, 15 off of 12. And that's Zad's second ball. He's already made an impact. That's the danger of him. That's why he's such a good bowler. That's why he's the bowling trophy recipient of this season. Masood's going to have a bat. Zad's the ball again. Is that another? Oh, that is just unplayable stuff. Zad's bowls another straight ball on Falling Trophy recipient of this season. Masood's going to have a bat. Zad's the ball again. Is that another? Oh, that is just unplayable stuff. Zad's bowls another straight ball on fourth stump line. Masood plays a straight bat. Doesn't bowl him, but doesn't trouble the scorers either. Dot ball to start off. Masood owes the no-run club a bit here after the bowling that he put out. No, never mind. That's out. Directly straight back to the bowler. Good grief. And as I just said, he owes the no-run club a little bit. He just essentially sends catching practice straight back to Zad's. And Zad need Riaz to bowl if we're going to do it. Corey, the bowler's next one. Riaz just dispatches that away. That's going to be 4 runs. Ethan just was not able to get there behind square. So that is going to be 4 runs and a much-needed boundary. Riaz brings himself to 32, I believe, 25. I don't think that's been updated. Really nice off the pads. Backward square. Ethan did all he could to get to it. What I will say, you think the jacket open was interesting. He really does wear a helmet though, so I think a helmet will come out. But if we see a hood on, this is classic LMS. If you see a hood up, that would be great. Corey still bowling over the wicket. Riaz advances up straight, hits the gap beautifully. 4 more. That brings him to 36, and he is completely on now. He knows he's got to get underway. He's got to make runs.
Pretty good innings here.
He has. 36 off 7. Lakshay, again, you've got to think he's just trying to feed strike to Riaz. That seems to be the plan. Ethan, second ball over. Oh, yeah, nicely done. Just back foot. That's gone for 4, actually. Yeah, it has. Ended up. I think it's. Not sure. Oh, it's Matt George out there. Maybe he's just kicked that over the boundary. He's trying to stop it. I think. Lakshay, again, you've got to think he's just trying to feed strike to Riaz. That seems to be the plan. Ethan, second ball over. Oh yeah, nicely done. Just back foot. That's gone for 4, actually. Yeah, it has. Ended up. I think it's. Not sure. Oh, it's Matt George out there. Maybe he's just kicked that over the boundary. He's trying to stop it. I think it is. A lot of people like to get to the pitch of the ball, but a good leg spinner like Ethan will then make it shorter and shorter, so it's harder for you to do. So a lot of people like to play off the back foot and just play the ball at its merits. Not Riaz though, as he advances to the pitch of the ball, hits that straight over the bowler's head. That's 6 runs. Two different styles of spin here, so yeah, I like to see the ball come and you get take it all off of 23 balls. You're right. Yeah, especially if he's coming up. He's done it again. Come up the ground. That's in the gap. That's 4 runs. That brings him to 49. Yeah, Riaz, obviously, I mean, I assume is a very good player of spin because he's having no issue with this. And Ethan is one of the better spinners, or probably the best spinner in this league at least.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Just stays back a bit. So what you can do with a guy who doesn't advance to a spinner is pitch it way up and that makes it a lot harder because Lakshay will be going on the back foot, and it'll be a foolish sort of ball. So let's see if that's the plan. A little too short still. He's got to get that ball a bit fuller. That's in fact 4 runs.
Maybe a bit of extra flight as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the plan or if he just didn't listen, but he'd be wanting to bowl full and with, like you said, a bit more flight, because if Lakshay goes back and that ball comes full, he can. Ethan bowling again. It is wide. Didn't spin. So that was the one we were talking about just before. As a spinner, you bowl that leg side one that doesn't spin, and everything leg side is wide. So yeah, full 6. Big shot. So that's the ball he wants to bowl to Lakshay, but unfortunately he bowls it to Safar, who just plays a great cross bat shot and sends that over the boundary, flat over the boundary, but not fieldable. As they go on a great comeback ball. And I've got that Duck Whisperers Burrows info, which I'll get at the end of the over, because spinners get through them so quickly. There's not much time between balls. Ethan, this is his 3rd ball of the over. What's he going to do? Shortish. Zafar's absolutely cranked that. That is a big shot. 6 runs. The boys are very happy about that. That has gone deep into that main oval. Lakshay brings himself to 24 of 18. Score is 2 for 111, and Safar is 21 of 10. So we've got two sort of hitting batsmen at the moment. Heyman's not going to get that one, unfortunately. That's 4 runs down the KFC Zinger boundary area. It wouldn't have hit the Zinger goals. It was more of a backward square. How's the arm? Yeah, that's showing off. That's showing off. Heyman, they're really looking for. And honestly, they've got to start swinging. They really have to start swinging the bat. And that is a wide... Oh, dots! Oh, gee! It was a full toss wide outside off. I assumed, by the way, that Zafar had no interest in playing it, that it was going to be a... Oh, there you go. That's high off the bat, though. Catching chance. Sads is going to take that. But that's what he had to do. Unfortunately, Zafar is going to feature no more. 26 of 13. A great little cameo by the keeper. And here's another dangerous batter. And we're going to find out if I've been saying his name right the whole time. I think it's Abdul Rahman. 22, they need 79 of 25. Just a single. You can excuse it early because you've got to get a couple of balls to get your eye in. Matt George to Lakshay. Lakshay, big shot. That's a 6 or a catch. It's big 6, and that's what they want. A gigantic 6. So well done to him. 34 off of 22 now, and that's Lakshay's first 6 of the innings. Yeah, I thought it might be a catching chance, but it wasn't. It was a 6, about 5 meters over the boundary in the end. 4 more for Lakshay. 4 more, so that's 38 now. It's the equation comes down to 68 off 22 balls. You have to. We said when Riaz retired, if they're going to win the game, he simply has to come back. 35. Matt George, he went for none for 34, so an economy of 8 was pretty good when you're looking at a required run rate of 10 to start it off. So here's Heyman's ball, his last over. Abdul Rahman facing, as you know, that is gigantic. That's a big 6. Hooked. Adam Bull, who was sort of chasing it, but he was a couple of meters over before he got anywhere near it. Yeah, not a chance. So that's 6 runs for Abdul, and that's exactly down. Gee, it was a full toss, but it came down to about thigh height, so not a no ball, and unfortunately Lakshay could not dispatch it, which sadly meant that Lakshay just gives up a dot, which is crucial at this moment. Great shot, 6 runs to the cover section. What a great shot. It was full again, and Lakshay off one step just crushes that. 6 runs. That brings him to 45 off 26. To bowl his 2 overs, because Ethan's going to bowl the next one. If my maths are correct. In fact, he might be. Oh, that's a huge shot by Lactate. Good grief!
That brings up his 50 really good range.
Oh my god, that's the biggest six of the day.
Yeah.
Shortish. Lactate has played that like a baseball swing. Has absolutely cranked that. And yeah, unfortunately though, terrible timing. He will have to retire. Just crank that. And single is just not going to cut it now. I'd be honestly just trying to get out if I'm Syed. Just get out, bro. Because it doesn't look like he doesn't look like a boundary hitter whatsoever. Oh, that's a shot by Abdul. That's the shot. That is the shot by Abdul, and Abdul has that play his second six of the innings. What a fantastic shot! A sweep. I don't even know what to call it. Like a sweep. Just cranked that for six. I'm sorry to tell you, he has to get that on ball here. You can't just swing every ball for a six. He simply has to put one into the ground and start running. Whether he's got the awareness of that, I don't know. But this ball has to go into the ground. Oh, forget about it. He's going to hit a six. He's actually going to hit a six. I've just been giving him complete guff, saying that he couldn't do it, but then he hits a six of his own. 20 off of 3 is the equation, which can be done. Side is more than enough to win this game, but it's got to be 3 sixes. Will a 4, 2 4s and a 6 also wins the game if the 6 is the last ball. But that's it. Corey, who's bowled the same ball non-stop, short and outside-ish. So what's Syed got here? Can he do it? Short. 6 more! You're kidding me! You are joking me! 6 more by Syed! I cannot believe what we're seeing here. 14 off of 2 required. He has hooked that over for 6 as well. Keeping in mind that a 12 is in play. Never mind you, I'm all over it. I know exactly who to score. So this will be the last ball. Unfortunately, it's Daniel Zier on strike. He's probably never hit a 6 in his life. Let's have a look. Daniel Zier. So it'll need to be a no ball and a 6, and then they'll need to make runs. So short of something absolutely crazy happening here, it seems like the Paralowie Panthers are going to go back to back, which has been such a superb effort. But what a chase down so far by the No Run Club, and what a great way to finish it. 14 off of 1. So short of ball and a no ball here.